Weekly Creative Update.
Welcome to the show, another week in the books. Your favorite YouTuber is back. I'm here and you are there, let's go, 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 go. Carl makes Sundays great again.
Hello, and welcome to the show, and welcome to the first episode of the year 2025. We have finally arrived here. This is not the destination, this is just a stop on the road towards other things. We are here right now, and we have to be present in the moment and do what we can do to the best of our abilities. Very, very welcome. It's another Sunday. I'm here and you are there. That's how we like it. That's how it is supposed to be. And for you who don't know me, my name is Carl and I'm an artist, and here on YouTube I share my artistic journey, of course. Have been doing that now for 2 years. I started exactly 2023, the 1st of January. So we're coming up on 2 years here now on YouTube, which is really nice. And I'm just doing it if you see my videos before, or if you're curious, what is he doing? What is his technique? I'm just pressing record, because when I'm pressing record, there's a sign for me to be here, as I said, to be present in the moment, and there is no retakes, there is no cutting, there is no editing. So I have to be here with you, with the camera, with myself, with my thoughts, sitting and reflecting about the life, about what works I have been doing. And as I said, I'm an artist, and I like, this is a new term that I've developed for myself. I like to call myself a floating artist, because I don't like boundaries, and I like to float between the mediums. Someday I feel like making a furniture, then I do that. Some other day I feel like doing some ceramic work, some ceramic sculpture, then I do that. So I am a floating artist. Welcome to the show. Let's get into it. What have I actually been working on? I have not been working on that much. I have been a bad boy this last week, because I have not been actually working, because it's been the holiday seasons actually, so there's not that much work has been done. But currently right now I'm working on the Bologna Towering project that has a name right now. It's called Stacking Heights, and there's an exhibition in Malmö, Sweden, where I live, in a little less than 2 weeks actually, so that's gonna be fun. And right now it's about this I'm building two sort of a collage towers that are gonna stand in between each other, and they're about 30 times 30 times 2.5 meters high, and then there's gonna be some line, some rope in between those two, and I'm gonna have some sort that I can ring in some sort of a bell or some kind. Yeah, I actually did that. That is actually the only thing that I have been doing this week here. Let's see. Sorry for putting my beautiful face away from the camera, but I had to do it because I need to show you. I have actually been to the workshop, and I have actually done a little thing. I've done two sort of these. These are going to be on the top, and then there's going to be a line in between, or a rope of some sort of kind. Then I have this metal things for the bell. That can maybe be fun. So I have here 4 metal sheets, and on each sheet there is a hole. I will put a little thread or rope and hang it up. This is number 2. This is number 3. Number 1. And number 4. I've put a hammer into it so I could actually put out numbers on them. So there is 1 to 4, and those will hang there. And yeah, we will see where it will lead. But that is nice. It's coming up. It's coming to an end. I'm gonna do some small pieces to hang on the wall for the exhibition, because I have some leftover materials there. So that I might do this coming week, fixing up the last things for the exhibition, which is nice. Let's move on to the next thing. The next thing is the tablette. This is a tablette. It's an old thing that you put your when you didn't have that many books in your home, you had a special place, maybe for religious books, maybe for your Bible, to put it on this place. So there's an exhibition in Stockholm, a group exhibition that I've been asked if I wanted to be a part of, and I said yes, with some friends. And then I'm gonna be a part of that. So I'm building this tablet of my own, and the only holy book for me, guys. The only holy book for me. You know what that is? That is my sketchbooks. I love my sketchbooks. I have so many sketchbooks, and I'm using Moleskine. I'm not sponsored by Moleskine, but Moleskine, if you want to be a sponsor of the show, you're very welcome. Send me sketchbooks every day and every night, and whenever you feel like it, because I will probably be home, and I can take the sketchbooks from the delivery man and I can start to sketch. No, but the sketchbook is the holy book for me. So I'm making a tablet. I'm making this shelf for my book, inspired by this. The whole exhibition is inspired by this. It's not going to be a remake of these old things, but it's inspired by that. So I'm gonna take my sketchbook and I want to have that on that. And here's a sketch on it. I've only done it in the computer so far. First started out with a sketch, then went into the computer, and then I will go to the workshop and finishing that up. I will start on that this week. I have some leftover wood from the last exhibition. If you are an OG fan, you know I worked with beechwood, made a shelf, had an exhibition of that, and I have some leftover beechwood which I will be using. And I will also be using some, I'm gonna put the English name here, but I'm gonna be using Lind as well. Lind 3 is a softwood that you can really carve out something. So I'm gonna have some carved details on this little shelf as well, which will be nice, and that I will be working on this coming week. And I will actually sharpen this knife up, because I met a friend at the workshop and he showed me how you can sharpen these kind of knives, and I'm really bad with that, but I'm gonna try it because this is slow, or not sharp, it's unsharp, so I have to do that. And I only have this one. I have this one as well for carving. This is Swiss made, guys. This is a luxury brand. No, I don't know if it's a luxury brand, but I had this now for maybe 4 or 5 years. No, more, maybe 10. We're going up on 10 years, guys, on this one. I'm getting old here. I'm getting old. Guess down in the comments how old you think I am. And the one who is right might receive something, a heart over the internet, that is nice. But this is some sort of Swiss made. I think it's called Feel, and I might buy another one of these because I really like this. I have to build up my library of tools really slow here, because money is a problem. You know that, guys. If you're an artist in the beginning of your career, money is a problem, and especially for me, because that is just a fact. That is just the fact that I don't have any money, and I need to buy tools. So I might go on a little luxury hunt and buy some sort of that tool to carve out in the Lind 3 a little details for the tablet. But let's move on. What is the next thing? The next thing is that I need to make some more drawings. I haven't even made a drawing. I said last week I was going to make a drawing, but I have not done that. I'm going to apply for this the Thinking Hand, a yearly drawing competition in Sweden where you can win money. You can win a lot of money. You can win $10,000 or euros or 100,000 Swedish crown. It is. But that is what I will be doing next week. So let's say it now with me. I'm going to fix up some small things for the exhibition. Stacking heights. I'm going to do the tablet, start working on the tablet, buying some tools, and then I will draw. Those things I will have to write down in my to-do list. Good to know what I will be doing. And that was probably it for that. So I can show you another thing. On the tablet, I'm going back to the tablet. I eat a lot of dates. I don't know if you say date fruit, but I eat a lot of dates, and these are kernels. These are kernels that are inside the dates. So I'm gonna do a little molding of these ones, and I'm gonna do it in 10, I think, because did that on a New Year's Eve. Molded some things in 10 because that is sort of you can do this for a New Year's activity to look into the future or something, and you pour this liquid 10 into to water, and then you will, I don't know how to say it, but you will see into the future. You will spå in Swedish. Yeah, The English name will probably be up there. But then I will be doing that, and I will be having those in metal on also as a detail. That's an experiment. And the plaster, because they are rounded in the corners, so the plaster, I did an example here that I have on my desk, can't really show you, but then the plaster like cracked. So I need to buy, I looked it up, and if you use this 10 kind of thing, because that melts at 230 degrees, then I found some, because it's a really soft metal, and then I found on the internet that you can buy this silicone, 2-part silicone mold base kind of liquid that can go up to 260 Celsius. So that is a perfect thing for the 10 molding, and then you can have the rounded corners, because then you can, it's sort of negative shape because it's soft, then you can take the kernel out of it, because when you do it in plaster, the plaster cracks. So that's a nice thing, that is fun, that is really fun, and I'm excited for that, doing some date kernel signature Carl work pieces coming up. But let's move on to the next thing, and the next thing is you know it, guys, it's the self-promotion part, and the self-promotion part is really important for an artist in the beginning of their career. You need eyes from there, you need eyes from there, you need eyes from there, left and right and back and forth, because that eyes on your work equals new opportunities. So I'm doing this YouTube channel, I'm doing the Instagram thing, but most of all, I'm having a newsletter. Go into the newsletter, I'm doing a giveaway. It's a monthly creative update, it is called, and it's really nice. It's sort of like this show, but a little bit different, with a twist. I think if you like this, you will like the newsletter. Go down and subscribe to that. Really fun stuff going on. And I have another thing as well to promote. It's my creative call with Carl and Company. We have got some sign-ups for the first session in February. I'm gonna do a creative call. We're gonna sit in a little we're gonna sit over the internet. We're gonna be 4 or 5 people. We're gonna sit and talk. We're gonna discuss what it's like to be an artist and how we can develop, and we will help each other out. And it's mostly for connecting people to similar minded people, to like-minded people, to like the arts, to like to be creative and talk about those things, discuss those things. So go in, check it out. It's on my website. Sign up for the February. I think there is 3 or 4 spots left, so do that. That could be really, really fun. But now, guys, let's move on to the weekly question. And the weekly question, guys, I'm a bit sad. No, guys, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. No, I'm not neither of those things. But I don't have a question for this week. So the question for this week is from myself. Carl, what is that tie you're wearing? Because it's looking really nice, and it doesn't look like any ties you have had before on the Weekly Creative Update show. Oh, that's nice of you to notice. This is a tie that I got for a birthday gift, I was going to say, but my birthday is in May, so that is a lie actually. This is a Christmas gift I got from my girlfriend, Olivia Craft. Shout out! Go check her out on the Instagram page if you like. But this is a crocheted tie. Can you even see it? Can you even see that it is a pattern? It's a pattern in the tie. It's sort of a flower pattern. And that is really cool. So thank you, Carl, for noticing the new tie, the new style. And it goes together with the shirt here. This is a nice shirt that I haven't even worn that much. It gets some nice details. When I was a Toastmaster at my friend's wedding in August, I think I had this shirt underneath some other clothes. I had a transparent shirt over it, and a lot of people came to me and said, "Jude, that is a nice outfit." And I said, "Thank you very much. I am the Toastmaster, and I have to live up to what that means. And that means you have to be stylish, because you're standing in front of the people of the wedding, and you're presenting things with your voice and with your body, because you're using gestures to invite the people in to have a lovely good time." But enough about me about that. Guys, questions for next week, drop them down below. It's a new year. We are filled up with energy. We have the power to sustain through a long period of time without food. No, I don't know if that's true, but we have the energy to do it. I have to check here on recording. Oh, I have only recorded 15 minutes. That is great because we're moving into the next segment. And the next segment is the last segment of the show. And it is the wise words. And I have written down the wise words on my phone. What is it actually gonna be? Do you have any idea? Because it's always this promotional or inspirational thing that everyone says, oh my God, Carl, you inspired me to do that. And then I said, thank you very much for saying that, because that is my goal. One of my goals here in life is to just share my journey and try to make other people do what they really want to do, because a lot of people are too afraid to do what they want to do, so they don't do it. So that's why we're having this segment. And the segment is, you need to do it. You need to do it, because if you have something you want to do, and as I said, people are afraid to do that. That's why you need to do it. If you feel like, I'm afraid to do this, then you know you need to do it. So just do the thing. And about this show, about what we're talking about a lot, is art, to pursuing that. You guys are probably loving the arts. Some of you might pursuing it on full time, half time. Some of you are maybe too afraid. And then I say to you guys, there's nothing to be afraid of, because if you don't try, there will never be a chance or any possibility for that thing to happen. But if you throw yourself out there and you try it, there is a chance that things will happen. And if you don't do it, nothing will happen. And then you are sure of if you don't do anything, then you are sure that nothing will happen. But if you want to live a life like I like to live, I like to live in a positive uncertainty of positive things that can come, because for an example, I apply for a lot of grants because to sustain myself as an artist, to be able to pursue different kind of projects and experiment with different kind of materials and so on. And then I apply for a lot of things, but I forget about it. But then when someone writes back and say, Carl, this looks actually like a nice project. Here you have some money to do that. Then I become really glad, and then I can do what I want to do. But I live in this positive uncertainty because I put myself out there. I do this show, I do applications, I do projects. I try to strive forward to do my things that I want to do, because I'm trying to, even if I'm afraid about it, I'm trying to do it anyways. Even if it's hard, I'm trying to do it anyways. So that is just a New Year's thing for you guys. You need to do it. 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 And if you need to do it, you need to do it, because there's an urge in you telling you, I need to do it. Then you just should do it. Even if you're afraid, even if you have like this screaming child inside of you. That's the screaming child from your childhood telling you they want to come out, because we lose that inner child, and that inner child is important for us to thrive. We need to think more as childs. We need to be more as we were as child. So go back and think, what did I like to do when I was a child? And then do that thing, because that is probably the one thing that will make you happy. So guys, thank you very much for this episode, and do all the things that I said. Do the subscription but only if you want to write some comments, write down everything. I don't want to put any pressure. Do what you feel like. But guys, this was it for the episode, and I will be back next week, and the week after that, and the week after that, and hopefully the week after that, because this will be the first year. We're on the 3rd year of Weekly Creative Update, and this year I don't want to miss any episode. So let's go.
This is an outro. I love you all. See you in the next one.